What is up, guys? Long time. Oh, Jesus. Long time no see. And I'm pretty sure you've seen the title of this video. And yeah, I got the COVID. I really wanted to mention this, but if you didn't see my post from a few days ago, I really wanted to start the new year off with that video. I've been hyping up the little documentary. It's going to take a lot more time. I got like halfway through it. This happened, the COVID, and I got really sick. I couldn't really focus on doing it. Tried the best that I could editing through it with my sickness, and like you just get a lot of mental fog and things like that. So there's going to be a little bit of a delay, but I really just want to go in and I want to make videos for you guys. I was really missing it. It's been like over a month. So yeah, I just wanted to jump right back into it. So just want to get that out the way. Yes, also, I wanted to mention this. The ASU girls, yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being some of the biggest idiots on the internet right now, because you guys gave me a video that's nearing 30,000 views, and I got a lot more subscribers. And on top of that, you idiots did not want to recognize that you are the problem. You are the bad guy in this video. So you went out and you doubled down and you put me back into the YouTube algorithm, and now a lot more people saw my channel. And I wish I made more videos because I would have had a lot more views and probably a lot more subscribers by this point, but that's completely my fault. But thank you guys for being complete idiots, and yeah. On to the video. It doesn't sound like I have it right now, but I had it for this Thursday to actually be my 2 weeks up. I haven't really felt any symptoms at all right now. The only symptom I have, and it's driving me freaking crazy, is that I do not have the sense of taste or smell. I'm starting to get it back a little bit. I smell a little bit of my fiance's breakfast, and I had a little bit of like orange juice. I could taste it, but I don't know if it's the acidity or whatever. But other than that, I'm totally fine. I am not vaccinated. I don't plan on doing it because the mandates don't really make any sense. Plus, I have antibodies now, and I'm starting to get like FOMO of this stuff because everyone for the past 2 years is like, oh my god, Jesus, COVID's really bad. I just want to know how bad it was. But guys, don't try to catch COVID on purpose. Please don't try to do that. It's really stupid. And I think that I had it very early on. So where I am, Massachusetts, we actually shut down on St. Patrick's Day. I was actually at work. They sent everyone home. Remember guys, remember, this is a throwback. You guys don't know nothing about this. 2 weeks to slow the spread. Oh my, that was just, oh my, the good old days. Yeah, when it was just 2 weeks and I was playing Resident Evil 7 and Resident Evil 2 and just eating Pop-Tarts, and this is gonna blow over in two weeks. This is just gonna have a couple of pints and blow right over. But yeah, it's here we are 2 years later. And so I just wanted to talk about my experience with the entire thing. It's really just like a very bad cold, and that's kind of it. And it wasn't, I didn't feel like I was dying. I didn't feel like I honestly, also, I don't know how they test this, what type of variant that you had. I don't know if it was Delta or the Omni-Man or the Unicron variant or whatever the hell they call it. I don't know which one I had. It was like bad, but it wasn't like insanely severe when I thought I had to go to the hospital. And I think I got it from a vaccinated person for my job, which is like probably the cherry on top, which is probably the most hilarious part of the story. When I got it, when I started feeling symptoms, I actually took a test and it came up negative. Awesome. Yeah, those at-home tests, so accurate, very accurate, totally not facetious at all. But with this, I felt like a sore throat and I had a headache. And it's not one of those like a headache from like stress or like you're listening to loud music. It's one of those really sick headaches when you feel it in your head, but you also feel it in the back of your neck, and like you feel weird when you move. It's one of those. And this is probably the worst headache. It's when you move your eyes and your head hurts worse. It's one of those. It's hard to explain, but if I were to move my eyeballs, it would make it much worse. Runny nose, stuffy nose, coughing up a lot of phlegm, and that's why I didn't know if it was just like a regular cold. It was really weird because one day I would feel sick, like very sick. Later on, I'll get better. Then I'll go to sleep and I'll wake up, but I'll feel just a little less sick, but I'll feel more sick than I did before the day ended. It's like a weird, like, it goes up and down how the sickness works. I did test again, and I did test positive for it at a home test when I was feeling a little bit better. I don't know if it was just like maybe I didn't do the test correctly, or it just didn't get in my body long enough. But now I feel I feel completely fine. And one of the weirdest symptoms that I had, which I heard, the person I heard it from was Tim Pool, and I felt this too, was being delirious, because I would try to sit down and play a video game, and like my brain was like going all over the place, and my nose is running, and I'm coughing up so much phlegm. I'm still coughing up a little bit, but it's not too bad. And I had like that smoker's talk, like I sounded like I was sick. And I had a headache for like a week straight. That was literally the worst part of it. But after the first week, I was just totally fine. But the smell and the taste, wow, that is probably the one that's taken the longest, because I have almost exactly the online CDC says that like around like 4 to 5 days into the sickness, you're gonna lose your smell or taste. And I've heard stories of people not getting that back. So I've been trying very, very hard to try to see if I could smell anything. It's at random times, if it's a very strong scent or taste. Like I had like some black coffee a couple nights ago and today. I could taste that. I could taste the Splenda in my coffee after I added it. Orange juice, like I said earlier, because it's very acidic. I try to smell very pungent things. Like I try to smell my fiance's nail polish remover, because it's very, very strong. I could barely ever so slightly smell anything. I could smell the orange juice pretty okay. But other than that, it's just been like a really, really weird, like just all over the place virus. But yeah, there's so days where I'm waking up and I feel a little sick and I feel fine, but it's not too bad. But this also goes in to the mandates, because I'm in Massachusetts, and our new governor, she introduced COVID passports, which makes her a massive piece of garbage. I don't care. The mandates do not work, because you look at New York. Also, on top of that, AOC, she's popping up like, oh yeah, the Texas and Florida, they're complete idiots. I don't know, people get to be free. What? Why would you ever like wear a mask and like just stay inside? And then she goes and parties in Florida and then actually catches COVID. So I don't get it. And you're getting all these people that still think if you get the vaccine, you do not get COVID, which is one of the first things we found out about the vaccine, that you could still pass it on and spread it. And there are still people out there that think it just completely knocks out the virus, and those people have not been paying attention like at all. That's the thing that blows my mind the most. The people who are against the mandates or who really don't want the vaccine are the people the most knowledgeable about this entire like vaccine, and the people who just sack ride and just get mad at people who don't want it, know nothing about it. They just go, oh yeah, just do it because I was told to. And I don't get that about people. None of it makes any sense. And also, you guys probably know, some people also found me through this channel, Gothics. She's right past the border. She lives less than an hour, and she's in Rhode Island, and they're also doing the same thing. She's getting a lot of places asking for papers, please, just to eat in a restaurant. And it's just the mandates. People think that okay, we're gonna get into a little bit of politics here, that a lot of the places are gonna get rid of the mandates, or they're gonna ramp it up even more because of the midterms. And everyone knows nobody likes lockdowns. One, we know it doesn't work. Two, it's an invasion of privacy, and you're forcing people to do this thing, and you're ruining so many lives. And also the vax mandates, none of it works. Everyone hates it. Everyone's been sharing that video of the cop kicking out people, kicking out kids because of papers or not having their papers with them. And it's extremely creepy and very, very fascist, ironically. And people are starting to see that, and politicians are starting to see that. So we're going to either see, in my opinion, we're going to see a lot of politicians, mostly Democrats, be like, oh yeah, I was always against the mandates. The mandates weren't my fault. It was actually the variants. The variants actually held you down. The variants actually sat down, wrote down legislation to force you to get this vaccine and to live your life regularly. And all the places with most of the vaccine mandates literally have the worst COVID cases. And Florida, a lot of people look at Florida saying, well, the weather's a little bit different. That's why their cases aren't as insane or as stringent. But I don't know. None of it's making any sense to me. But yeah. That's all I really wanted to say. Yeah. Mandates are wrong. I had COVID and it really wasn't that bad. I was thinking like, hey, if I were to catch COVID and it was like really, really bad, would it make me think that it was worth doing all these lockdowns? Even if I were to be hospitalized or something severe happened, I still think all the mandates are 100% wrong, just forcing people to do certain things when it goes against the science that they've been touting the whole time. This entire pandemic, it has not been about science ever since I saw that people were, a bunch of white blue-haired 300-pound whales were throwing bricks through people's businesses, destroying black neighborhoods, and being told that, oh no, that actually slows the spread of COVID. It stopped being about health and science once I heard that, and I just stopped believing in the media about everything. But yeah, guys, just in complete conclusion, COVID, yeah, it sucked, but please don't force people to do all these things just for over a cold. Yeah, the flu comes by every year. I think in the next year or two, we're just gonna have COVID as like a thing where it's like, oh dude, I got COVID, all right man, stay home for a couple weeks or like a week or whatever, just come back when you're feeling better, and it's just gonna be like the flu. And you're gonna have people sitting there at work sniffling and snuffling and stuff like that, and you're like, oh wait, you got COVID? Yeah bro, I got COVID. And yeah, that's probably gonna be the next 2 years. It should have been like that like over a year ago, but I don't know, politicians gonna politic. But yeah. All right guys, I hope to see you guys very, very soon. I'm still working on more videos, and yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Peace.